YouTube? RW down here in the Mountain Storm shop. Busy making more shell preppers. I've already sold out of the sapelli. These are Andiroba. Andiroba is related to mahogany, but it's much denser and harder. It's a really neat wood. First time I've used it, and I wanted to show you what I came up with here. Click the camera into this. Zoom in a little bit. So I decided to make a shell prepper freeform. You know, I usually use my router because I'm doing a production style. But for the very first one, just to really get a good look at the Andiroba, I thought, what the heck, let's make a really crazy one, like a District 9 Anunnaki style. Okay, so with this, put the blade in like you normally would, like that, right? On these ones, I'm pushing it down a little bit, so the blade is actually angled down. Trying to show you what I'm doing here, but I don't know if you can see, but the blade is just a little bit below the cutting surface for it. Okay, and it goes together just like all my others, even though it's a really weird profile. And what I did is I just freeformed it out on the bandsaw. Then I came over to the sander and played around. Just kept holding it in my hand, seeing what felt good. You know, you get tired of making the same exact thing all the time, but this would be way too time consuming. I'd probably spend an hour just sanding on it. So it'd be too time consuming to make these on a production level, but you can still have some fun in the shop. So, and I've been holding it like this. A nice rounded part for my thumb. Got a nice curvy part for these two fingers to grab. And let's go ahead and demonstrate how it's working here. Okay. My hands aren't too slippery to hold the darn shell. They are. Give me 1 second here. Grab a little scrap of sandpaper so I can actually twist the shell, because my hands are too oily from doing all this finish work. Alright, so now that's what you end up with. Perfectly cut open shell. A Bungholio dime. This is the only money that'll work after the zombies take over and run everything. So yeah, just fun to look at. There's really no reason for it to be this shape. I just decided to do it just to have some fun with it. But as I mentioned a moment ago, there are some more of them to be made. I believe I got 14 here, taped up, ready to mark, ready to drill, ready to do all my little operations too. And I'll be having these in stock. So thanks a lot for the support, guys. Thanks for kicking it off big time by buying all the shell preppers all at once. You guys are awesome.